First off, I'd like to start off this video by saying fuck Moira players. Playing Moira is a cardinal sin. Playing Moira is like the worst thing you could do. Playing Moira is unholy. Playing Moira is for cringe e-daters slash bussy boy. No, I'm playing. But what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Sean. We back with another video today, man. And the last video it was the how to one trick doom the diamond. This is pretty much the same thing. So we're gonna switch it to support still. So the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to climb out of gold, silver, or plat. I get a lot of people like in my Twitch chat sometimes saying like, "Oh, I do everything right. I have 30,000 healing, etc. And there's not me, it's them. I get shit teammates, blah 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 blah." So the reality of that is, yeah, you get shit teammates sometimes, but that's not all your games. It doesn't matter what you think. That is not all of your games. I used to have the same thought process, and I used to think like, every time I used to always blame my teammates instead of looking at what I could have done better. What I could have done in this situation, how I could have did this to help my tank or my DPS out more. And a lot of support players in those elos like silver, gold, plat, they don't think about those things, and that's why they're hard stuck right now. So I guess we're gonna go over like some basic concepts. I guess maybe okay. Let's just start with I guess like character matchups. Okay, so the one primary issue that a lot of support players have is that their hero pool is very limited, and I mean that in the sense of they only play Moira, they only play Mercy, they only play Lucio, they only play Ana, which is not bad to only play Ana, but they only play characters that don't really do anything. So when you play against comps or team, which is team compositions that do well versus your comp, or they do better in sustaining your team, meaning they keep your team alive longer than you, i.e., fucking burst healing abilities, not it's more than Moira orb, it's more than just Moira ult. Like, yes, you can see that you have healing or whatever from your ult on paper. I'm throwing a lot of shots at Moira players, but like I said, Moira, she's just not the good character, man. She's just like she's just not a good character to one trick. I wouldn't one trick Moira, and a lot of Moira mains are stuck like plat, silver, gold. A lot of them. I don't really know too many bat mains that are hard stuck. A lot of bat mains that I know are like Diamond Masters plus, Same with other characters like Life Weaver, Ana. Like those are like really good hero choices. So let's talk about how we should recognize certain things, like when our hero comp or our heal comp is bad. Like there's no way we should have Moira Lucio versus like a Kiriko Ana. Like you're just not gonna sustain that fight long enough. Your tank is gonna die because your little left click healing gas and your orb is not gonna do more than 70 HP Ana shots with a anti-nade that heals them. Nor is it gonna do better than Kiriko Suzu, which is immortality in a sense, and then she also has her left click, which does more healing than Moira left click. So you gotta look at stuff like that. You can go to the lab and test it out. I've tested out most of this stuff already. I mean, top 500 players say the same thing. I'm just reiterating it. Like Moira is just not a good hero. I mean, sure, you can make it work sometimes. Like, if you have maybe, like, I don't know, a Junker Queen. Junker Queen can heal herself, so she doesn't really need too much healing. But when they start, like, countering Junker Queen, and, Moira heals aren't enough, even though on paper it says you're healing a lot, you're not really healing enough to survive the team fight. And that's what's called sustainability. A lot of people don't know that sustainability in team fights is very important. Like, this isn't like a 1v1 game. This isn't Call of Duty. It's about the whole team. And you choose to play support. You choose to play support and to main support. So support is primarily healing and dishing out damage sometimes. So the concept of knowing when your heal comp is bad is very important, and that's going to win you a lot of games. If you know when to switch to Kiriko or Bap because your one trick other support is playing like fucking Mercy, which can't really heal the whole team as good as a Kiriko or Bap, then hey, you're already a step ahead of the game. You're a step ahead of the game. Now that's just like one part. That's just one little concept when it comes to like climbing as support. The other concept would be like being able to be aware of you have to be aware of a lot of things as support. I think supports have like the hardest role. And I think that because, you know, support players have to do a lot, man. Like when they're in the back line, they have to do a lot. They have to, I mean, you don't have to really call out things, but you kind of like you ping, you react to flanks. You know, you gotta realize when you need to switch. You gotta realize who you need to pocket if you're playing Mercy. You know, you're pretty much the biggest critical thinker on your team, the biggest analyzer on your team. And I'm not saying that as to be like you know, to turn you away from playing support. I'm saying that as far as like you're pretty much the crutch of the team, and you have to know when and where to be like positioning. Like you can't be Ana and be playing front line. You have to find a spot in the back where you can't be shot, and you know you might potentially get dived, but you know that's what your sleep is for. That's what your anti is for. That's what that stuff is for. That's anti-dive, you know, so you don't really have to worry about things like that. I mean, positioning also is another thing with certain characters like Bab. Like you shouldn't be playing in front like you're a soldier as Bab. You should be somewhere, maybe on high ground if you can, just somewhere in a corner, you know, spamming right click, doing left click sometimes. You know, I only say left click when you're like when you're trying to finish off an opponent that someone already got critical. Okay, that's a perfect time to, all right, I'm going to stop healing for a little bit and try to help confirm this kill. But you shouldn't be, like, in the open just throwing out damage just to be throwing out damage. Now, I know a lot of people say you should be able to, like, manage damage with healing. But remember this, you're a support player, you're not DPS. If you wanted to DPS, you'd queue the DPS role. You'd queue the fucking role. Like, you're not a DPS. You know, you're queued to be support, and that's what supporting your fucking team. A lot of people don't understand that concept, and that's exactly why they're, you know, hard stuck, super low elo. But to recap, you know, just watch your positioning, analyze, and don't be a hero one trick. You know, increase that hero pool, because, like, your team could be running full dive, and you're playing, you know, I don't know, Ana, Moira, or something that can't keep up with full dive, right? But, you know, if you actually make that switch and go like Kiriko or whatever, right? And you stick with them while they're making these dives on the other support players, and their supports are going to die. They're going to stay up, and they're going to be able to dive again. So the process just keeps repeating itself. So it's just little simple strategies that work, little simple things that you have to do as a support player. You know, mastering other characters isn't easy. You know, Ana's one of the hardest supports to play because you actually have to have some aim. But, you know, it's doable. It's very doable. You know, this is my first Overwatch, and I can play any hero I want to play. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm diamond on all of my roles, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. I don't one trick. Now, I do have favorites, right? But I know when I need to switch. This is a rock, paper, scissors game. I repeat, this is a rock, paper, scissors game. So if you don't understand how to play rock, paper, scissors, you're going to be hard stuck. If you don't understand that you're a support player and you're not a DPS, you're not a tank, you're going to be hard stuck. When people, I see this a lot too. People pick Brig and they play her completely wrong. Like when you play Brig and you old, and I get if you have your team with you, you can kind of go up front, but you're not looking to do that. You're looking to deny spaces, Brig, and sometimes take space. But you're looking to deny space, take space, and then protect your backline if you have a Ana or someone who can't really move as fast as everybody else. That's just like one little tip I've learned watching YouTube and playing over the few months I've been playing. I guess the last tip that I can kind of give y'all is pretty much relying on ult management and positive mental attitude. A lot of people don't know that, like, ult management in this game is very important, especially as a support player. You should not be like, I feel like you shouldn't be wasting 2 support ults unless you absolutely have to waste those 2 support ults. You should also be tracking other people's ults too. That way you know, okay, this person used this, that person used that. But that's pretty much as simple as it gets when it comes to ult management. Just don't fucking use it when you don't need to use it, but use it so you can have it for the next fight. Don't wait until Overwatch 3 to fucking use it. And the last thing would be like positive mental attitude. Every game, you're not going to have shit players, and every game, you're not going to lose. If you keep your positive mental up, if you keep your mental sane, as hard as it is, you keep it sane, you know, balanced, calm, you're going to climb. If you stay calm and realize what you could have done better instead of what someone else could have done better, you're going to climb. So hopefully y'all like the video. I'm going to get out. That's all I got for y'all today. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch and subscribe.